Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to welcome you on my channel. I present to your attention 50 products from AliExpress, of which you will surely like something. Even animals need to brush their teeth so that they are always strong and help them chew their food well. In addition, our smaller brothers cannot take care of themselves here. Except that brushes for teeth in animals are different from the usual. They must be softer and smaller, otherwise instead of help the animal will get harm. This is what such brushes look like. They have grouped lint, able to get to the hardest to reach places without causing discomfort. This MaxPam 2 is a portable USB pump that combines a charger for your smartphone, and it can also act as a small vacuum cleaner for cleaning hard-to-reach places. The device comes with 4 nozzles, suitable for most swimming products. One full charge of MaxPam 2 will be enough to inflate 10 mattresses or 25 laps. Charging takes 5 to 6 hours and is done through the micro USB cable included. Phones are an extremely handy thing, especially when you consider how powerful they can be. Yes, screens have not been a problem for a long time, but typing something long on them is hell. Then extra letters appear, then the wrong word, and we are not talking about ordinary messages or correspondence on social networks. We're talking about something like a report, or some texts. Luckily there are portable keyboards, which take up almost no space in your bag. They can be in a format like this and work with different systems. Autumn and winter is probably the best time to sit at home, wrapped in a blanket and sipping a hot drink. Only any hot quickly cools down, which ceases to be as tasty as after brewing. And that this misunderstanding does not spoil your vacation, a great idea would be to get a mug heater. It is a compact platform, which controls the temperature of the liquid and automatically heating it to a predetermined temperature. This is a bedside shelf, which will be useful for those who do not have a nightstand, or as a portable option for travel. It takes up very little space. If necessary, it can be removed or rearranged. The shelf provides a cutout for a tablet or phone, recesses for a glass, as well as enough space to place headphones, watches and other not particularly large, but necessary nearby items. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee is the most incredible in the world. It seems that you can inhale it forever and even that will not be enough. Imagine this aroma can even fill the car and it will remain for a very long time. In my opinion, it is a worthy alternative to the standard interior stinkers. In addition, such a freshener looks no less creative. It is a small cup with a drink. Note that you can choose the flavor when ordering. Here I have a microblade saute, a tiny capsule knife, resembling a toy from Kinder, but a dangerous toy. The product is equipped with a convenient carabiner ring for attaching to, for example, a keychain. Basically, this knife is designed to perform simple tasks, like opening boxes, but it is better not to rely on it while camping. The advantages of this unusual shape include the cover that covers the blade and protects from accidental cuts. Did you order sweetness? Take it. Sign it. It seems that these spoons were created to decorate desserts. With them, any dish will become even more delicious and interesting. How can you not like them? Huh? The spoons represent cats with different emotions. In addition, the seller offers several collections differing from each other in design. Well, I'll take them all. Humidifier is something that has long been in the everyday life of ordinary people, but agree to buy the standard cumbersome model somehow not so good, especially when it comes to the room of a small child. He is compact, comes in a nice box, where the water is poured, but apart from that, it adds a nice and gentle atmosphere to the room. Sometimes you need to take a picture of yourself and without pushing the button. In this case there are two options to use: the built-in timer, or the simplest invention, designed for remote pressing of the shutter release button. It connects directly to the camera, has an impressive length, just in case the product comes with an extension cord for 130 centimeters. This is the lighter knife. It definitely deserves attention. It is a multifunctional device. I think it can be useful both during the hike and in everyday life. By the way, do not worry if something happens to the lighter. It can always be replaced by a new one of a similar or the same format. I bet this speaker will make everyone squeak. I present to your attention this wonder. What makes it different from others? I don't even know where to start. For example, programmable LEDs, a unique design reminiscent of computers from the 90s, and the presence of mechanical buttons control, which is likely to please gamers. On the Pixel, the smart speaker is connected via Bluetooth. All the basic control is done via the application on your smartphone. We have an unidentified flying object here. Let us give him a warm welcome. In fact, on your screens is the cutest USB humidifier with dual atomization. The device has a nice backlight and will perfectly complement your workplace. And his captain? Probably because of him and his charm everyone wants this thing so much. It is available in different colors and judging by the reviews it is of high quality. The RevoPoint Pop 3D scanner is an exceptionally compact, easy to use, one of the most affordable handheld 3D scanners on the market. Despite its modest size, it can effectively address a wide range of applications. RevoPoint finds its application in business, industry, medicine, museums and many other spheres. Actually, RevoPoint is a 2-in-1 scanner. It uses eye-safe structured infrared light to create a 3D surface map of objects and a separate RGB camera to capture colors and textures. Two specialized cameras are responsible for the infrared radiation, using the same principle as the face recognition system in the iPhone and the Microsoft Kinect system. And this is a self-adhesive retainer that, unlike a conventional one, does not require drilling to install. It is needed to provide support for shelves and racks, protecting the things on them from falling, and furniture and walls from unsightly holes. The clamp consists of two transparent parts from the bracket with adjustable spacing. Many people don't like to fall asleep in the dark, afraid of creepy monsters in the closet. But it's no fun to sleep with the light on, either. What kind of sleep is that? Luckily, there is a lot of different and not expensive lights. As an option here are these mushrooms. They look nice and do not take up much space and have a nice glow. Also works night light from the network. And now let us talk about soft bottles for storing personal care products, ideal for traveling light. They will be several times lighter and more compact than traditional silicone bottles of similar volume. In addition, the bottles can also please you with their attractive minimalistic design. And in the attachment they have a loop with a button. Not to get confused where the shampoo, and where the cream. On the loop is a white line designed specifically for the inscriptions. Coffee, caffeine. What could be better in the early morning? By the way, do you want to know an interesting trick? How to turn a boring coffee drink into a real work of art. For this we need an electric pen. And no, it is not the one which writes on paper. Instead of ink it is filled with cocoa, vanilla or cinnamon of your choice. And you can do the craziest ideas right on the foam. Do not know how to draw? No problem. In this case there are stencils. If you often work with your laptop, especially in public places, then this film can really come in handy. Its essence is that it is double-sided. The first side reduces the brightness of the screen, while the second side adds brightness and clarity. At the same time, the film has a positive effect on vision and prevents unauthorized people from looking at your screen at an angle of 60 degrees or more. Did you know that the original presentation of a dish is the key to culinary success? Now you will know. And to help you in this already difficult task, I have prepared such interesting spoons, or should I say spades. They come in different shapes and colors, and believe me, they look very cool with dessert. Each spoon has its own distinct handle, as well as a working part. That's what I call a fun and necessary find. For sure, many people use waste bags, especially when walking or traveling. They do not take your hands, and in general contain all the most necessary things. Such a bag will make you the most stylish in the city. How about a bag with a picture of a hairy belly? In my opinion, creative, attention of passers-by is guaranteed. And besides, in such a clever way you can hide small flaws. Hello, are the pranksters on the line? I've got something useful for you. Well, if you know what I mean. Everyone will probably remember the smartphone game where you had to remove your finger in time so it wouldn't get chopped into pieces. But even if you don't remember, it's not a problem. The essence of the following toy is almost identical. It is a miniature version of the guillotine, only with its help not a head is cut off, but a finger. My advice to you, to fill the atmosphere, start the presentation with a demonstration of the principle of operation on the example of some product, a carrot. And then you can choose a volunteer. Just don't forget to ask him to say goodbye to his finger. In any case, I advise you to practice before you go out in public. And this is a portable gaming console. Is based on the Amlogic S905D3 processor. It has 2 GB of RAM, 8 GB of flash memory, 5-inch IPS display, as well as a battery of 3000 mAh. The console runs the Android 9.0 operating system and supports 18 kinds of simulators. The built-in Wi-Fi can be used to download games and Bluetooth to add up to 4 controllers. Remember the good old scent dispensers? So it's all a bygone era. Today people put such accessories in cars as this vintage record. While it works, it's beautifully unusual spinning, which creates additional atmosphere in the car. And this is a retractable key fob. It is a very useful thing for those who need quick access to keys, ID badges, security cards and other handy items. It can be attached to the belt in 2 ways, clip or carabiner. The length of the retractable cord is enough to use the right thing without disconnecting the fob. Sometimes there are so few words to express love. You want to tell the whole world about it, to shout it out as loud as you can. Oh, no, I am not in love, don't worry. Why, yes, that is the kind of unrequited love we have. I've even picked out a suit. What do you think? It is the most fashionable. It is hard not to agree that the suit really is full of grandeur and honor. A set of pants, jacket and tie looks very solid. You can wear it as to go out in the world, as well as to go to a Sunday family dinner, and there will be no shortage of attention at any celebration. And this glove has a built-in light on the index finger and thumb. I think it will be very useful for plumbers, car mechanics, as well as for those who have to work in sparsely lit areas. Home craftsmen will also find the glove useful. The main benefit is that in this case both hands remain completely free. The backlight is activated by pressing a special button, the same way it is deactivated. Now let us talk about the fox mask. Yes, The one from the blade. This mask was worn by Sabito, a former student of Sakonji's Daki lesson who helped Tanjiro prepare for the final selection, as evidenced by the scar on one side. Here it is presented as a luminous element and looks amazing. Such a mask at a cosplay party would be the envy of anyone. Metafly is the new bionic model in the Bionic Bird range. The main feature that sets it apart from other controlled models is the full-fledged imitation of a living creature S-Flight. Metafly S-Flight technique includes all the capabilities of real birds. It can hover in the air, change direction, land on the floor and take off from the floor. 50 years of research on bird habits, flight techniques and many tests were the basis for the creation of the Metafly. And this find will come in handy for contact lens wearers. From time to time they can get dust or fingerprints on them. And to get rid of all this neatly, this container is invented. It consists of two lockable compartments for the lenses themselves, attached to a rotating lid, as well as a container for filling a special. Put your lenses in, close the lid, and rotate the container as many times as you like. Congratulations, you made it. Are you ready to see an unusual costume on a dog? But I warn you, with this unusual costume, even the sweetest and gentlest doggy will turn into a ruthless and frightening Chucky doll. If you don't know who it is, be sure to Google it, or I don't want to have nightmares. The costume is a blue jumpsuit worn over a striped sweatshirt, and the doll also has a knife in his hand. What can I add? God forbid to see such a thing at night. Or you could build a brick castle. Summer is coming, and that means that you can already start walking your bike, which has been gathering dust in the garage since winter. And so that night walks are not dangerous, order a taillight that creates laser strips. They appear on both sides of the bike, are not afraid of water, have several modes and are visible from afar. Such a headlight is needed to be more visible on the road, thereby reducing the risk of an accident when changing lanes. You know, I always wonder, girls, we guys sometimes cannot imagine how much they do in order to be so beautiful, and admit some beauty gadgets scare me a little. Experts tell me what it is. Sorry for the instrument of torture. That's what this girl is happy? In the video she really feels the effect, and what should it be? In any case, I wouldn't risk putting the thing on me for any money. Reminded me of props for the movie Saw. That's what it reminds me of. And what do you think about it? If you've already used one, can you tell me if it has any effect? The device can act as a karaoke station speaker, radio or MP3 player. The sound, despite the size, is quite good and voluminous. But about the appearance I will say nothing. Girls and lovers of such retro themes will be delighted. A is a very useful tool for people who often order parcels from China. The device combines two useful functions: a retractable knife for unpacking and a liquid that erases inscriptions on receipts, packages, labels, because the data contained on them can play into the hands of fraudsters, who only give them a reason. Garlic. I have mixed feelings about you. I think I love you, but I think I don't. It's just that he stinks so bad. Hands. But with this simple thing, you can avoid the smell. It's like a mini scrubber. You put a few cloves of garlic in it and grate it back and forth. It only takes about 15 seconds, and the result is great. Now let us talk about the cute Planet 9 nightlight. It reminded me of a little man from a game. This nightlight provides the ability to separately adjust the color of each LED. In addition, the device has many options for flickering and glow, which are adjusted to the music, creating a non-transferable atmosphere in the room. You can also set it as a luminous alarm clock. Math is a complex science. It is important to know and be able to use the rules, as well as to practice a lot. For children just beginning to learn the subject, the Chinese have come up with an interesting and useful thing, a two-headed roller with mathematical examples. By turning both heads on the sheet each time a different example appears. The roller is presented in two colors on the website, pink and blue. Blue is addition, pink is subtraction. This is an original and truly unique work by one of the artists, which was produced in a limited edition of only 500 pieces. The work is called Deep Light and its entire essence is hidden in it. The device is an installation of an infinity mirror, which uses a multifaceted palette, a shimmering effect. All the beauty is housed in a 12-sided frame made of aluminum. The double-sided glass and a total of 960 LEDs make the show that this figure creates truly unforgettable. Next up is the wireless vegetable and fruit sterilizer. You may have seen something like this in the short videos on TikTok, where the Chinese show their expensive apartments stuffed with modern appliances. As the manufacturer says, the sterilizer removes up to 99% of bacteria without affecting the properties of the food. Simply put, to put it simply, it uses a chemical process that kills any harmful creature on the surface. The sterilizer is very easy to use. It is enough to leave it in water for 10 minutes, after which the vegetables and fruits will be ready to eat. One full charge is enough for 25 times. What do you think of this yolk/white separator? Do you recognize this guy? How not? It's just like the boogeyman they used to scare naughty children with it. Now this snotty big guy will scare guests with his appearance. You can use the mug as a protein separator and as a gravy boat. I think it's the most creative. The sauce pours directly from the nose of the green monster. Yummy. And it's also so disgusting. Especially for those who like to stand out from the crowd, I added in this issue a smart mask with LED screen. It connects to your smartphone via Bluetooth and is controlled by an application. You can change the design of the mask using presets or come up with something of your own. There are many interesting options to choose from for every taste and occasion. A very worthy replacement for the standard silicone version. And this thing will be especially useful to those who do not like to wash glasses, mugs, bottles with narrow necks. The device comes with a double head, a hose and is connected to the water pipe. It is installed near the sink, where all the water will flow down. This miracle invention works as follows. A light touch forms a powerful jet, quickly filling dishes and washing out all the walls and the bottom. This is the age of technology. Not everyone, despite their endless love of cleanliness, enjoys cleaning windows. And if you are one of those who always try to delay this activity as much as possible, then you will definitely like the robot washer. It is able to clean glass even without human participation or supervision, without leaving behind stains or streaks. It is enough to select the settings, connect the device to the network and fix it on the dirty surface. In the package with the washer also comes a control panel, spare wipes, suction cup on the window for fixing the safety cable, a bottle for battery life is 20 minutes, and the minimum and maximum window size is 60 by 60 centimeters and 300 by 300 centimeters. Just look at what an amazing humidifier I was able to find. It will surely be appreciated by all fans of the space theme and original gizmos from China. Although we have to admit that it is not very humidifying. Inside the space capsule there is a small astronaut, which can be taken out and moved to another place. In addition, the device is equipped with RGB lighting, has a detailed interior design. The volume of the water tank is 220 milliliters, and the charge lasts for 4 hours. Do you know what this is? Here is a citrus peeler, the thing that solves the problem of dirty hands and splashing juice. It allows you to peel orange, mandarin, grapefruit and other fruits with peel quickly and without hassle. It is not uncommon for MacBook owners to complain that they are catastrophically short of ports. To say that I am shocked means nothing. A very expensive device does not have enough ports to connect peripherals. So much for that. This problem can easily be solved with a special adapter from Ugreen. Information about its compatibility is better to check the website so as not to miscalculate the choice. The device is a 5-in-1 splitter with 3 USB 3.0 ports, USB-C with Thunderbolt and HDMI support. In addition, the seller offers other models, which also have connectors for cards. And this is a thing for people working remotely. Probably everyone knows about the existence of programs, with the help of which the employer can monitor the activity of the computer to make sure that the person is not a freeloader. To circumvent such tracking, the Chinese have invented an ingenious invention that allows you to imitate the endless work of an optical mouse jetter. It is the simplest box with a rotating insert. There is only one button and it is for switching it on. After connecting the device, the platform starts to rotate itself randomly, fooling the optical sensor of the mouse. With this accessory, charging your smartphone will turn into a real party. It is an illuminated USB cable with a magnetic pad, allowing you to change the plugs depending on the device. In addition, the presence of such a detail protects the wire from kinking. The site offers many colors, as well as 2 models of standard micro USB and 3-in-1. Just look at what an amazing humidifier I was able to find. It will surely be appreciated by all fans of the space theme and original gizmos from China. Although we have to admit that it is not very humidifying. Inside the space capsule there is a small astronaut, which can be taken out and moved to another place. In addition, the device is equipped with RGB lighting, has a detailed interior design. The volume of the water tank is 220 milliliters, and the charge lasts for 4 hours. If you like the video, comment, like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.